Alright, I got it in, fits in there, no problem. So now water will come over the top. Inside we'll have Miracle Mud. I don't know how tall it'll be, but then it'll come to the top. There's no baffles on the bottom of this one, so it'll run through the top, and then there's a baffle on the bottom of this one, so water will come down and up and over this permanent baffle that's sitting here, and that goes into the skimmer chamber, and then over into that bag chamber, and then through bubble trap, and then up to the tank. So now all I got to do is just clean up in here a little bit, get all that extra algae that's on the bottom and some dead shells, and then start filling it up with Miracle Mud. Alright, so I got it cleaned out pretty good. I just turned off the return pumps, and I'm going to start pouring in my Miracle Mud. So at first glance, this just looks like sand. Of course, it has a lot of minerals, but I was expecting it to be very fine type material, but it looks like sand. So let's get that in there. I was told not to rinse it, just to put it in. So let's start putting it in. So I got all the bags in there, and it is fairly dirty. I was told that the water will be a little muddy or cloudy, and that none of the corals or the fish will mind it as it settles in. So I'll leave the pumps off and let it sort of settle down, and then turn the pumps back on. One thing to note, that adding all that sand definitely displaced the amount of water that's inside there, so I'm probably going to remove a gallon or two of water so that when it kicks back on, everything is at the proper level. So I'll be back once the water or the cloudiness is settled, and we'll see what this looks like inside. So it settled down, and then I turned the return pumps on, and now it is cloudy again. I'm starting to see the sand level inside, and I'll be able to level that out once it's clear. But the skimmers are off. They'll turn back on shortly. And I'm kind of curious if the skimmers are going to go crazy. I guess I'll have to keep an eye on that. I just cleaned them out so they're empty, so I don't run the risk of them overflowing, dumping a bunch of nutrients back into the water. So, alright. We can take a look over in the front side and see what the tank looks like. Yeah, it's a bit cloudy. Fish really nowhere to be seen. Oh, I just saw. Oh yeah, they're there. There's one. There's another. Some of the big fish are out. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, there's a little fish popping his head up. A little chromis. But yeah, it's fairly cloudy. So we'll let it settle. And see how it goes. But the big thing is that I wanted to showcase how having a modular design sump can benefit you as the tank grows. So hope you enjoyed it. I know it's quite long, 2-part video, but that's me putting my Miracle Mud inside the sump, and in a couple months we'll see if there's any real benefit to it. From what I understand is at around the 12-month mark, you remove half and replace it. Don't quote me on that. I have to reread the instructions, but that sounds about right to me. So hope you enjoyed it, and take care.